Hey there, fellow explorers of the unknown. Welcome to our spine-chilling countdown of the top 5 most haunted locations in Michigan. That's right, we're diving headfirst into the land of eerie whispers, unexplained cold spots, and maybe even a full-on ghostly apparition or two. If you love ghost stories and paranormal activities, you're in for a treat. Michigan, my friends, isn't just about gorgeous lakes and delicious cherry pie. No sir, this state has a dark side, a history steeped in spooky tales and unexplained phenomena. We're talking about abandoned asylums, grand old hotels with resident ghosts, and places where the veil between our world and the next seems remarkably thin. So, buckle up, grab your EMF reader or just your phone flashlight, and get ready to explore the haunted underbelly of the Great Lakes state. Let's dive into the eerie and mysterious. Our first stop takes us to Mackinac Island, a place known for its charming Victorian architecture, horse-drawn carriages, and, oh yeah, a lingering student spirit named Harvey. You see, nestled among the island's picturesque scenery is the Mission Point Resort, a sprawling hotel complex with a history as grand as its facade. But behind the elegance and charm lies a story tinged with tragedy. The story goes that Harvey was a young student who, heartbroken over lost love, decided to end it all within the walls of Mission Point. Now legend has it that Harvey's spirit never quite checked out. Guests have reported all sorts of strange occurrences, especially in the building's theater. Unexplained noises, flickering lights, the feeling of being watched. It's enough to make you wonder if Harvey's still wandering the halls, perhaps looking for a friendly face or maybe just an audience for his eternal spectral heartbreak. Some guests claim to have seen a shadowy figure lurking in the balcony, while others report hearing footsteps echoing through the empty theater late at night. There are even whispers of a piano playing softly, as if guided by unseen hands. Could it be Harvey, trying to express his sorrow through music? One particularly chilling tale comes from a group of guests who were staying in a room overlooking the courtyard. Late one evening, they witnessed a figure in period clothing standing by the window. As they watched in disbelief, the figure turned towards them, its face pale and drawn, before vanishing into thin air. Whether you believe in ghosts or simply enjoy a good spine-tingling story, there's no denying that Mission Point Resort has an eerie aura about it. So, if you ever find yourself on Mackinac Island, be sure to pay Harvey a visit. Just, maybe don't go looking for him alone at night. From the island breezes of Mackinac, we travel to the heart of Detroit, a city steeped in history and, you guessed it, more than a few ghost stories. Our next stop is the Whitney, a stunning Romanesque mansion that practically oozes Gilded Age glamour, but beneath the opulent facade lies a history laced with tragedy and whispers of the supernatural. This architectural masterpiece was once home to David Whitney Jr., a lumber baron and shipping magnate, and his family. While the Whitneys enjoyed a life of luxury within these walls, fate, as it often does, had other plans. Tragedy struck when David Whitney Jr. passed away in 1900. His death cast a shadow over the mansion, a shadow that seems to linger even today. Over the years, the Whitney has transformed into a renowned restaurant. But many believe that David Whitney Jr. never truly left. Guests and staff alike have reported strange occurrences, from unexplained cold spots and disembodied voices, to objects moving on their own. One of the most persistent legends surrounding the Whitney involves the mansion's grand elevator. This isn't your average elevator, mind you. This one seems to have a mind of its own, often transporting unsuspecting guests to different floors without any rhyme or reason. Some believe it's David Whitney Jr., still keeping an eye on his beloved home, making sure everything is in order, or maybe he's just messing with people, classic ghost shenanigans. There are whispers of a ghostly woman in white who roams the halls, her mournful cries echoing through the empty corridors. Some say she's Sarah, David Whitney Jr.'s beloved wife, forever searching for her lost love. The Whitney stands as a testament to Detroit's rich history and perhaps its haunted soul. If you're ever in the Motor City and feeling brave, stop by for a drink, a meal, and maybe, just maybe, a ghostly encounter with the Whitneys themselves. Hold on to your rotary phones, folks, because our next stop takes us to Grand Rapids and a building that once connected countless voices, but is now better known for the whispers that linger long after the lines have gone dead. That's right. We're talking about the Michigan Bell Telephone Company building, a place where the past refuses to hang up. Built in 1927, this imposing Art Deco structure served as a hub of communication for decades. But beneath the hum of switchboards and the clatter of typewriters, a darker story was unfolding. It's said that the building is haunted by the spirits of former employees who met untimely ends. One of the most well-known ghostly residents is Warren Randall, a telephone operator who allegedly took his own life within the building's walls. Legend has it that Warren, driven to despair by a broken heart, couldn't bear the thought of another Valentine's Day without his lost love. Now, some say Warren's spirit wanders the halls, perhaps still trying to connect with the world he left behind. Visitors and employees have reported hearing strange noises, like disembodied whispers, and the distinct sound of a ringing phone, only to find no one on the other end. Spooky, right? But Warren isn't alone. There are whispers of another ghostly presence, a woman believed to be Warren's former love. Some say she can be seen wandering the halls, searching for Warren, her footsteps echoing through the empty corridors. The Michigan Bell Telephone Company building stands as a haunting reminder of a bygone era, a place where the echoes of the past mingle with the present. So the next time you pick up your smartphone, spare a thought for Warren and the other spirits who may be listening in from beyond the veil. From the bustling city streets we journey to the charming town of Kalamazoo, where a majestic castle stands guard, its imposing facade hinting at the secrets hidden within. Welcome, my friends, to Henderson Castle, a place where history and hauntings go hand in hand like a ghost holding a dusty old photo album. Built in 1895 by Frank Henderson, a successful businessman and one-time mayor of Kalamazoo, this grand estate has seen its fair share of celebrations, tragedies, and, well, let's just say things that go bump in the night. Frank and his beloved wife, Mary, poured their hearts and souls into creating a dream home, but their time in the castle was cut short when Mary tragically passed away within its walls. Heartbroken, Frank eventually moved on, but it seems Mary never quite got the memo. Guests and staff have reported seeing her apparition gliding through the halls, a spectral hostess ensuring everything is just so. Some even claim to have smelled her signature lavender perfume, a subtle reminder that Mary's presence lingers long after her physical form has faded. But Mary isn't the only one who calls Henderson Castle home sweet. Well, you know. Frank's spirit is also said to roam the halls, keeping a watchful eye over his beloved castle. Guests have reported seeing a distinguished gentleman in period clothing, perhaps Frank himself, observing them from the shadows. And if that's not enough to send shivers down your spine, there are whispers of a mischievous child spirit who likes to play pranks on unsuspecting guests. Objects moving on their own, lights flickering, giggling echoing through the halls, this little ghost certainly knows how to make their presence known. Henderson Castle stands as a testament to a bygone era, a place where the past is very much present. So, if you're ever in Kalamazoo and feeling brave, book a night stay. Just maybe pack a nightlight or two, for ambiance. Our final stop takes us to the shores of Lake Michigan, to a place where the sand dunes meet the forest and the whispers of the past mingle with the crashing waves. Welcome to the Felt Mansion, a grand estate with a tragic past and, some say, a few permanent spectral residents. Built in the 1920s by Dorr Felt, an inventor who revolutionized adding machines, the mansion was a testament to his success and a symbol of his love for his family. However, tragedy struck the Felt family. Dorr's beloved wife Agnes passed away suddenly, leaving him heartbroken. Dorr himself followed soon after, leaving the mansion to their children. But the string of tragedies didn't end there. One of the Felt daughters, also named Agnes, died young. Ever since, the Felt mansion has been shrouded in melancholy and mystery. Locals whisper of the Felt family, their spirits forever bound to the grand estate where they experienced both joy and sorrow. Visitors report strange occurrences within the mansion's walls, footsteps echoing through empty hallways, disembodied voices whispering in the night, and the feeling of being watched. Some even claim to have seen apparitions, shadowy figures that vanish quickly. One frequently reported apparition is a woman in white, believed to be Agnes, Dorr Felt's wife. She's often seen in the mansion's solarium, a place where she once found solace and enjoyed the views of Lake Michigan. The Felt mansion stands as a reminder that even in beautiful settings tragedy can strike, and sometimes those who leave this world leave something behind. So if you ever find yourself on the shores of Lake Michigan, pay a visit to the Felt mansion. Just maybe don't go wandering the halls alone at night, unless you're feeling brave, or maybe a little bit crazy. Thanks for joining us on this eerie journey through Michigan's most haunted locations. We've explored abandoned asylums, grand old hotels with resident ghosts, and places where the veil between our world and the next seems remarkably thin. We've encountered heartbroken spirits, mischievous entities, and maybe even a few friendly ghosts, just looking for a chat. So, the next time you find yourself in the Mitten state, remember you're not just surrounded by beautiful scenery and delicious treats. You're also in the company of countless spirits, each with their own story to tell. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-tingling content. Until next time, stay spooky.